Welcome to Tech Tips. With the launch of Haswell-E still fresh, some people are still wondering what advantages that might pose over good old Haswell, which launched not too long ago. Well, for one, the processors now use the X99 chipset and a whole host of new motherboard features not present in the outgoing X79 platform. Well, dear viewers, don't fret. This is the X99 Motherboard Roundup. We're going to show you all the extra shiny new goodies the motherboard manufacturers have dropped into their brand new motherboards.
Office 365. Get work done anytime, anywhere, and on any device. In addition to 1 terabyte of OneDrive storage, also receive 60 Skype World minutes per month to over 60 countries.
Just to clear the air, yes, you guys have seen this episode before, you're not tripping balls. In the original video, Gigabyte has sent us their board that was an early engineering sample. This video will feature the final retail version. So, on to the episode! Before we get into the motherboards, what exactly is X99? It's the new chipset for new Haswell-E CPUs. It uses the new LGA 2011-3, that 3 means revision 3, which is slightly bad news because it's not backwards compatible with older Haswell chips. The X99 chipset uses DDR4 memory, if you can find it. They're like nether stars in Minecraft. On the plus side, you'll be taking advantage of much higher clock speeds, but by the time this video is a few months old, DDR4 should be more abundant and will have inevitably come down in price. Of course, just like the outgoing X79 platform, you're still getting quad channel memory. With X99 motherboards, expect up to 40 lanes for PCIe 3.0, depending on the CPUs, of course. Speaking of PCIe lanes, if you're balling out of control, all the motherboards showcased today will support 4-way GPU configurations, whether it's SLI or Crossfire. Of course, you'll be running those cards in 8x, 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 8x mode. However, with games today, you won't be saturating the lanes. In terms of connectivity, natively, the X99 chipset supports now 14 USB ports total, with 6 of them being USB 3. There are also 10 6 gigabit per second SATA ports compared to 4 3 gigabit and 2 6 gigabit SATA ports on the old version. But that of course is just official spec. The manufacturers are free to implement less or more if they're willing to go with add-in third-party chipsets. Now with that in mind, let's see what these 3 motherboards have in store for us here. Let's start off with the ASUS X99 Deluxe. It can take RAM up to 3200 MHz overclocked. It's got dual Intel LAN ports, a metric butt ton of USB 3.0 ports, has 2 SATA Express ports, most boards only have 1, and has this really cool M.2 bracket support metal thing. Yes. On to the Gigabyte X99 Gaming 5. It features killer E2200 gigabit Ethernet LAN, M.2 slots for both SSD drives and Wi-Fi, onboard Creative Sound Core 3D, and an upgradable op-amp. Finally, we have the MSI X99S Gaming 7. It supports overclocked RAM to up to 3,333 MHz, has a PS2 port. It also features OC Genie button for a one-touch overclock, and it comes with a 2-year license for XSplit. Folks, there you have it. The first wave of X99 motherboards for the new Haswell-E chips. From more native USB 3.0 support, to more SATA 6 gigabit per second ports, to quad-channel DDR4 support, Intel has really provided hardcore enthusiasts and content creators alike with a platform they can truly appreciate. Leave a comment down below. Are you looking forward to upgrading to the new Haswell-E? Why or why not? And as always, like and subscribe for more videos like this from NCIX. We'll see you later.